What up, y'all? I know I said in like one of my other videos that I was like, I'm not gonna do these videos anymore where I do my voiceover over top pictures, but for me personally, because my Mercury is in Pi, I got to. So I was like, fine. And so yeah, I think it just helps explain the point better if you see kind of what I'm trying to say through pictures. So let's get started. So this video is how to be beautiful. Wow. Just the sound of that sounds so cool. How to be beautiful. It has like an aura to it as well. Like wow. Wow. So, yeah, so I'm going to tell you how to look beautiful. It's to be yourself. I know, hold up. Do not stop the video. I'm just getting it up. But how to be beautiful is to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, in my opinion, it's to have as little makeup as possible. It's to look your bare face and to own it, to know who you are, have that confidence. And that's how you be beautiful, okay? Okay, so that's the quick answer. But really, in this video, I really want to focus. Ooh, why did that pop up? Okay, so for this first section, I want to say, okay, the first point I want to say is that beauty is so subjective, right? Because, okay, because I know it sounds so cheesy, but like the stereotypical of what looks beautiful, and I'm talking specifically for females right now and women, is, you know, like there's a certain like model look, right? There's a certain face that is the standard of beauty. That I think it's also been like a study like a long time ago where this like scientist said like this is like the perfect face, right? And it's like this specific, I don't want to say skin tone, but you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to use the words because I think it's kind of lame. Because every person is a person, so it's like I don't want to name it by race or whatever. But you know the stereotypical look of what beauty is in the face, right? It's a, you know, like the eyes have to be a certain way, uh, hair, etc., etc. And so I wanted to say, and I know like a lot of people think this, but I really want people to understand is that beauty is so subjective too, just like art. Some people might not like cartoon style art. Some people might like nature type art. Same with beauty, right? Some people may not like the look of this person's face. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very subjective, and so I don't want anybody to ever think that they aren't beautiful because they don't fit this standard look. It's like no, if you're you, you can't even change that. So it's like you better own what you look like. Okay? So yeah, I don't yeah, for real. I don't think uh, it's it's hard cuz for somebody like me for example, right? I never even saw beauty in that light ever growing up though, so that's good. But I know a lot of girls growing up, they're super self-conscious about what they look like and stuff. But for me, like I always did me, like I was focused on other things. Even though, you know, your girl was still cute back in the day. But you know what I'm saying? And still is. Oh, mama's getting off. But yeah, like for example, somebody like me, I have more like slightly more smaller eyes, a little bit more like wider set. Um and that's like for example just for my eyes, right? And so again, like some people may not think I look beautiful, but it's like does that even matter, right? As long as you feel amazing about yourself, then that's great. And you don't truthfully you don't even have to even care, and I'm gonna talk about this later at the end, but it's like you don't even have to care what you look like as long as you feel good about yourself, then go out in the world and just do you. Also, nobody really cares as well. So it's just, you have to own everything that you do. And yeah, I already touched on that point. Yeah, everybody has different facial features and different backgrounds and stuff. So that's why you look different compared to everybody else. And then, yeah, and also for me personally, I have more of like a child, not a childlike face, but I learned it actually recently about um like body types and face shapes, all the things, all the good things, right? And yeah, so it's like for me, if I have more of like a I don't want to say childlike, but more soft face, right? Am I gonna be upset if I don't look like this super um feminine looking woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I gonna feel sad about that? Am I gonna be like, dang, that sucks? Like, no, because you know what? I look like me, and that's just that on that. So yeah, next picture. Oh, actually, no. I forgot I had a whole picture on here. Okay, so can I even extend this? Hold up. LOL. So I forgot I had a picture right here, right? It's is that the mitochondria? LOL, the mitochondria, the powerhouse. No. Yo, school is funny. I'm not gonna hold you. But no. And I wanted to make an analogy, right, with the the word subjectivity, right? So you're in school, right? And let's just say you have a multiple choice question, right? You have 4 answer choices. You circle the answer that you think is right. And then you get your, for example, what test back, right? And you see that you got that question wrong. And then you see the right answers. Ooh. You see the right answer circled, right? And then in your head you're like, I still see my answer still being right. You know what I'm saying? And so another example is a free, like a, what are those questions called? Where you write out the answer. You think your answer is right, and then the teacher marks it as wrong. And there's a point to this, right? Is that even with those type of questions, right? It's so subjective based on the way that you think and your thought process. And so there is no really concrete answer to really anything. Yes, you can be like close in that ballpark. But again, like I said, everybody is so different. So even with those type of tests and again with looks, really the whole world, it's so subjective based on your lens of how you see the world. And so yes, that's why I got that picture. Okay, next slide. Or next slide, LOL. Are we am I doing a PowerPoint? Oh yeah, I thought about that. I was like, should I do a PowerPoint like a while ago? But I was like, no, that's lame. So I just do pictures, but it basically is a PowerPoint without words on it. So yeah, next. Okay, this is the juicy part. I'm just kidding. No, the whole video is juicy. I'm not gonna lie. But yes, as you can see, there's makeup brushes. You got your powders. You got that's a lot of powder. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of different powders, right? And like I said earlier, my how to look beautiful is to be natural. It's to have your bare face, like show people what you actually look like. And it's sad also because in recent years, I don't know when it started, maybe like 5 years ago I don't remember, but it's like now it's so normal, especially on different social medias for a lot. It seems from my perspective, a lot of women, and it's sad also it's becoming uh normal for younger girls to wear this heavy ass makeup. And I'm not gonna hold you, they be looking, and it's like they be wearing makeup, right? And it's like, dude, that literally makes you look the same as everybody else. I hope you know that, because it's like they learn these techniques from what from YouTube, right? And then they do it, And it's like, yeah, you did real good, right? As far as the artistic part of it goes. But it's like, you look like every other girl with makeup on. Especially if you're the type to cake it on. Like, it looks like there's no face on there. It just looks like a screen. And I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm just trying to, this is my perspective, y'all. It's just like this filter. Like, there is no human element to it. There is no like realness, right? It's just color. It's just there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that is so sad, because we want to see what you look like behind all that. If you're the type to wear makeup, then that's good, as long as you don't do it like too much. Like, dang, it's like, what are you covering up? I know you do not have that many pimples on your face. Like, girl. It's not even actually foundation. Anyways. Especially with like eye makeup, like, yo, can I see your eyes? Like, why do you have so much black around it? Like, I'm just kidding, you know. I know makeup is supposed to accentuate your looks, right? And, you know, it's girls' rights to wear their makeup, right? And I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm just trying to say beauty truly is within just your natural face. And if you think about it, it's like, for example, men don't wear makeup like that. They have a natural face. And I know women, it's true, we do need makeup sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to like to like cover zits, right? And to do your eyebrows and more like feathery eyebrows. Okay, don't do like, you know, thick color of it, like, girl. No, but it's, you know, do you. I'm just saying. And like, you know, for example, to cover maybe dark circles or something, and discoloration, like tiny little things like that. And oh, also, you know the natural look, right? With YouTube tutorials, like, try to do more of that type of stuff, like mascara on your eyelashes, curl those. Simple stuff like that, like really light eyeshadow. Like, you can still use makeup. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying from, you know, my perspective. That also, my bad if this computer is so loud. I'm trying to export this video and it's taking oh my gosh, it says 8 hours. I'm gonna stop that. That is insane. It said okay, so I was trying to upload this one video last night. It's an hour. I was like, what? Usually these take like 30 minutes. And I thought it was because there was just a lot of people on the internet or something last night, but that's insane. That is tragic. Anyways, I'm continuing. Okay. But yeah, back to makeup. Yeah, like, you guys, if you're gonna put on makeup, just do natural stuff, please. Like, we want to see your face. Like, there is a point in time where it's like a point of no return, almost, in a sense. So if you go past that point of no return, then it just looks like too much. And also, putting on makeup, in a sense, to a certain extent, it can be interpreted as almost being like a deeper issue, right? Like, beyond wanting to look pretty and stuff. But no, I think if you, like, the concept of putting makeup on your face, it's trying to cover who you are. It's almost insinuating the fact that, oh, I don't think I look beautiful without makeup, so I have to put this on every day to be beautiful or to look presentable in the world. And truthfully, I really do think that no matter what you look like, you just have to be who you are physically, and then also, like I've said in multiple videos, spiritually. Be yourself. Like, don't act like nobody else. Don't look like nobody else. Dang, this laptop it's so hot. I'm not, oh my gosh. Anyways. But yeah, being natural, y'all, please. Like, that's what my vision of it is. It's funny too, while I'm on this like picture of this like makeup table, It's so funny because growing up, cause like my mom, for example, she never wore makeup like that. She says it's because she's not like skilled at it, but I'm like, girl, if you learn, you can do it. But for me growing up, I never felt pressure to ever do makeup or to put makeup on my face. I'm lucky though, cause for me sometimes, I'm not sometimes, but I actually have dark circles, right? Like in the camera, you can't see it, but when I look in the mirror almost every day, I see I have dark circles, right? But I'm actually lucky because I have glasses on, so it kind of covers it up. But even if I were to take off my glasses and put like a touch of concealer under my eyes, I'd be okay walking outside. I mean, I haven't just because I'm in like my own like personal transitional phase where I'm trying to like wear a different style glass, a different style of glasses and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, like I have like you need to have that confidence, y'all. But like I said, growing up, I didn't feel no type of way wearing makeup. Yes, I remember like in high school, right? I started watching makeup tutorials and I had like this whole um I had this whole like step by step on how to do it. And there's only two, like I'm being dead honest. The two times where I wore like a full face of makeup was that, like the 12th grade dance. I don't want to really say the word PROM. Okay. And then my high school graduation. Those are the two times that I wore a full face of makeup. And for the prom part, I don't know. I think in my head, I think because prom was so like big. Oh, I said the word. I'm stupid. It's like, no, I'm not. But yeah, I think it's because like I remember sitting at like my art table, right, in class, and hearing like the other girls at the other table talking about like, oh, what makeup are you wearing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think subconsciously that kind of forced me to be like, oh, I should wear makeup too. So I wore a full face of makeup then, and then graduation. Hold up, I'm gonna stop this clip and make this picture longer. Hold up. Right. And so just me thinking about it now, it really does represent at the time what my mindset was on peer, not even peer pressure, pressure from society, from people around you. Like that was me. Like I didn't have a mind of my own, right? I wanted to do what was normal, right? And specifically, I remember specifically with my pictures for graduation, right? Seeing myself, I looked so happy, right? Like I was so happy in that moment, but looking at it now, like I said, I was just not like I wasn't there spiritually at all. I wasn't even there with myself. I didn't know who I was. And that makeup is almost like a analogy to that concept where I had to cover up who I was. And at that time, I'm not gonna lie, I did have confidence, but compared to the confidence I have now, knowing who I am, it's like a 180 even. Cause even back then, I was confident, but like I didn't know this part of myself where I could just talk, right? And actually have an opinion on something. Dang, it's actually kind of made me a little bit not emotional, but it kind of hit my feelings a little bit. Cuz really I didn't think I had I mean, looking back now, I didn't really have any worth in what my gift was in life or had anything worth to offer to the world almost in a sense. I probably did, but it was in the wrong things. That's the kicker, y'all. And so, fast forward, what, 4 years later, right? Um, yeah, it's so different now. Anyways, we're on the freaking subject of beauty. Okay, hold up. Okay, next picture. It's getting deep, y'all. It's getting deep. Okay, so we're back. Yes, so for this picture, we have a mirror, right? And I wanted to say beauty is believing and knowing you are beautiful. To believe and to affirm it to yourself that you are beautiful. And no, I'm not trying to tell you to say this to yourself every day. Like, come on, girl, like relax. um because I know a lot of people I'm not trying to diss these people, but you know how online they're like, look in the mirror and do this exercise, right, to tell yourself in the mirror. I'm like, yo, that's cheesy, but maybe if I try it, maybe it'll actually work. But truthfully, it's not that serious, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like you have to, depends on who you are, because I know some people are way more, they care way more about their looks than others. But you have to plant this seed in your mind, in the back of your mind, 24/7. So that when you look in the mirror every time you're brushing your teeth, or when you're washing your hands, or when you're washing your face, especially after washing your face, and also once you get out the shower and stuff like that, it's to look at yourself. And I'm talking about, it's like with this stuff, right? It's not even you thinking about it in the moment, but in the back of your mind, implanting that you are beautiful, right? And so that some days it's obviously, for at least for me, it's kind of neutral. Like, I don't really care. I'm like, I look like this, okay, cool, let me just do my stuff, okay? But a handful of other times, right, I'll look at myself and I'm like, dang, I'm so cute. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this might be a Leo thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And so you really have to tell that to yourself, even though people might not like that, you may do that. But it's like, I'm not gonna say F you, but F you. Especially if it comes naturally to you. Like, you have to be your biggest supporter, because nobody else is. And so, yeah, obviously not being too, like, not cocky about it, but you know how it is. It's like, flip your hair, or like flip your head, you know what I'm saying? Being like, yes, okay. And when we say this stuff, we're being dead ass honest. Like, we're not even telling no lies. And that's the point in your life where you know that you're good. You know what I'm saying? And also, like I said earlier, with beauty comes knowing who you are. It's not like, this stuff is not just a physical thing. Like, you have to do this internal work for all areas of your life, for you to be up here looking at yourself in the mirror being like, yeah, we're cute. So yeah, really, don't do anything. I don't want you to affirm it, because that's kind of like, not cheesy, but just know that, just know that you are beautiful. But even I can't tell you that. Other people can't tell you. You have to be the one to think that. And if you think that, well, then that's right for you, okay? Okay. Wow, I love this picture. Look at how clear that water is. Wow, this picture really does give, I'm not gonna lie. I like this picture a lot. Anyways, maybe because my favorite color is blue. Not really, I mean, really any blue almost in a sense. But I like more of like a darker blue. Not darker blue, but like medium blue. Anyways, the next point I wanted to say is that the reason why I have this picture is because I believe beauty comes with being pure in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, how do I say this? Not in like a virgin type way, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's you being pure to where you have good intentions. Like you're just a good person. It's not you being naive to like the bad parts of the world. Beauty is just, it's being clean. Yeah, just like this water, this clear water. It's like a feeling of ease. Beauty is ease. It's clarity. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Wow, that is great. Yeah, it's like not being so aggressive all the time, not being mean. It's not being dirty. It's like, dude, why are you being so? It's like people that are mad all the time. It's like, why is you so upset all the time? Like, can you just chill? I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. I mean, guys, of course, you call them handsome. But I mean, like, really, it don't even matter, like, the gender. Like, you can be a beautiful spirit. And that can be with both genders. Beauty. Yes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that's so beautiful. Wow. Like, what I just said was beautiful. Like, wow. Yeah, just being a good person. Having a pure spirit. Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Last picture, y'all. Let's go. LOL. Dude, why do these videos always end up being so long for no reason? It's like when I see the picture, I just go off on like tangents. It's not even tangents, but But yeah, this picture is so tranquil, right? At ease, at peace. And I wanted to end this video off with saying that beauty, you shouldn't even be focused on beauty. It's such a 3D, it's such a superficial concept that, especially with women, it's so focused on. It has like a microscope on it and it's like zoomed in when it's like, no, that's not even an important aspect to life. What really needs to be focused on is not what you look like right now. It's to focus on spirituality. And I know I've talked about this and I brought it up multiple times, but I'm being so serious. Your spiritual look should be way more important than your physical look. It's like you're putting on all this makeup, right? And you're paying attention so much to what you look like. But do you even pay attention to yourself? To your spirit? Like, who are you? And your spirit is no thing. Shout out to Dolo. And so, I mean, really, Dolo's taught me everything about spirituality, so. And that's just that on that. But yeah. Beauty comes with knowing your gift. It's with knowing your main three. And knowing your main three, that's how you know your power. It's learning what this whole life and existence is about. It's all these things. And so once you do this spiritual work, right? I'm not going to guarantee it, but I can guarantee. Actually, I can't guarantee it. But truthfully, if you do this internal work, I believe that you out of it, even though your facial features might not look, even though they might look to you the same, but there will be something different about you. Like, there will be, I feel like, an aura around you. And that aura, in turn, might even change a little bit of your facial features without you even knowing. But you will begin to look like who you are. This might sound so crazy to you, but I'm being so serious. Like, you will, even if you might think you looked ugly in the past, you will look beautiful. Because you will believe that you're beautiful. And if you believe that, then other people will see that, oh, this girl got so much confidence. Like, if she believes she's beautiful, then I see that too, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it should be. So it's like you can be beautiful spiritually, and then you can be beautiful physically. Like, it's a win-win. You know how people say, wait, I don't know what people say. I had a point. Dang it, I lost it just now. Hold up, I'm going to find it real quick. Hold it. Well, yeah, because yeah, I remember. So a lot of people say, like, oh, beauty's actually within, this, like, it sounds cheesy, right? But I think it's such a short sort of, like, saying, right? But really what they're trying to say is learning about who you are. That insight that they're talking about, beauty from within, it's affirming that to yourself. It's really believing that and doing that internal work to where you can actually say that to yourself. Because you know yourself, you have this power, and so you can believe in anything you want to accomplish in life, about who you are. And so, yeah, I think that is the end of this video. Wow. I'm really happy about this. I'm glad that I'm doing these picture videos again. I remember I made the excuse of being like, oh, I don't have the time, but girl, I'm about to make it. Especially because it's new moon and, obviously, we're still in that season, but new moon in Virg, like, now that everybody should be in routine, we should be making that, we should be making the effort to do these regular things and to be consistent with it. Because you did your past, spiritual work in the past, now you're ready to go. So, get things working. Okay, peace out.